Yes, my brother. What is that, man? Sound. Good to see you, brother.
Yes, bro. It's
very
good,
yes. Yeah, thanks for coming in. So we got episode 2 of the Life Be Like podcast, and we got Gypsy General and Jordan. So just gonna sort of have a chat about where you're up to in life and everything, and music, everything in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll go straight into the music, because obviously that's how we sort of know each other.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so what's going on with that at the moment? You got anything cooking?
Yeah, I got loads there ready to go. Obviously, you've been involved in a few of the promotion, few of the products anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, I've got tons lined up. I've got things already done that I'm trying to pull out soon. But that's about it so far. Yeah.
Lot of tracks there.
Got loads of tracks there. I just need to obviously it takes time to video.
Yeah.
Getting you free as
everything.
Well,
yeah. It's a whole production, and the thing is as well, people don't understand about music is it's like I see from the artist's perspective how long it is to get something out, because like recording the tune's one thing, but video,
long process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even like dropping it out and that, you gotta wait for the channels and stuff.
Yeah, which takes months.
Waiting lists and stuff like that. Yeah. Studio time.
Yeah, and then even like getting it properly released, so like people, you know what I mean, if you didn't know anything about music and you just went in and tried to release them and it's not like, obviously do you use DistroKid or
DistroKid,
yeah.
I mean, you've been doing it for a while though, to be fair, if you think about it, like music, like put yourself out there, but you know, like practicing MCing, rapping, writing lyrics,
even before
before the videos.
Yeah. How far does that go back?
I can't remember, man.
No, yeah. Young.
I was young,
I know you remember
playground on that.
playground times.
Yeah,
first bar,
man.
The first lyrics, your first bars and that first lyrics.
Fucking hell, basic bars.
Yeah, I feel like they're some of the best times, you know, like I think back to just my mates down the park just rapping and that, and it was just simple, easy shit, yeah.
Them days,
Yeah.
Recording freestyles on your phone, just posting them to YouTube, stuff like that.
Yeah, that I feel like when you're younger as well, that sort of atmosphere is just sick. Like everybody gets on a hype, everybody's into it.
Yeah. So everyone was clashing and stuff. So I remember you used to clash a lot back then. Really, that's how it started mainly, innit?
Is it?
Clashing people. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I used to love clashing.
Sick. Yeah, that's sick. I love that.
I wouldn't get about that speaker, innit?
That speaker, yeah. That's the first time.
Jordan,
Is it?
It's funny, man. I never knew him before. Yeah, I literally just sat in my mate's car, and he just popped head through the door. Do you remember them Walkman speakers you used to get on your phones?
Yeah.
You plug them to your phone. Literally in my face, rapping about my mate. Because obviously he was clashing my mate. Literally, so he wanted.
Was he in the car?
No, he wasn't there that time. No. But obviously, you wanted to get your point across, I think. Basically, yeah. That's how I met him.
Sick.
Like 16 years old. I think I was like 18 and that, man. Just like, trust me, man. That's mad, crazy.
So that's how you two know each other.
Basically, yeah. That's what it did. That's where it started. Cause I can't lie. Like everyone used to want to be a rapper, like everyone used to want to spit bars back in the day, kind of thing, and that. So I had a shared house, and like I had like a laptop with Mixcraft kind of thing, and like like, he was a couple of years younger and that. Do you know what I mean? The older lads like was like, oh man, like, do you know what I mean? Didn't want the younger lads round, and I was like, nah, he's already here. He's outside. He's knocking the door. Do you know what I mean? He was there every time, and that he put himself there, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sick.
NBT days.
Yeah, everyone was hating because you had more lyrics.
When did you like start taking it a bit more seriously?
I think my first one was about 3 years ago. I think.
Yeah.
For Bando, my first.
Okay. Yeah.
Went to the studio. I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. Just booked it in the studio. Wasn't even going to turn up. But the geezer rang me and says, "Oh, you coming?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." So I drove to Birmingham from Telford, and then dropped it down, made the chorus and 2 verses, and then sent it around WhatsApp, whatever, to everyone. And then,
There's quite a bit of hype on that.
Telling me to drop a video, so I got in touch with some cameraman from Manchester. He came down, shot the video, and to be fair, it went off.
Sick.
There was some hype, man.
Which one was that?
There was about 60 people there.
There was, yeah. So you rented the Lambo?
Bando.
Okay,
yeah.
I think it's off YouTube now.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah.
But that was the first one anyway.
Sick. And is it how long? One of the first ones I remember seeing was probably Blue Lights. Yeah. And then was that a while after that, or?
That was I think that was my 3rd one. Was it my 3rd one? I think that was my 3rd one.
Yeah.
Or 2nd. But yeah, that was with Nimrod.
Yeah.
He was singing the chorus. But yeah, that was close after that as well. It was one of my first ones, definitely.
It's a catchy one.
yeah, it's a good song.
It's a catchy one, yeah.
I think I remember you saying to me you're remixing it, or that lad's jumping on it.
I think Marky B from Bradford, he rang me up one day and said, "Oh, he wants to remix Blue Lights." So the track's done. Don't know what's going on with it at the minute. So the track's finished basically, but
another one ready.
Yeah, man. Ready to roll.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, man. Because I think the first time I seen your music was probably I think You Done Know with Yogo. First, yeah. I remember that one being released and seeing it. Cause I think I'd followed you on Instagram.
Is that the one I almost got kicked out of my house for?
His back garden.
Yeah. Basically,
ripped out his fucking fence panel.
Yeah, for a barbecue. Did you see that big barbecue that was in the video? And do you know what the funny thing is? We struggled to get it working, to use it and that as well. None of us really had a clue. It took ages.
That one meat was at that day.
Basically,
Everyone getting carried away with the video and then going back to it.
No, but you had to. The DJ, the police come, had to shut the music down and that. It was too loud. Yeah. Landlord complaining and that because we had to take the fence off the back garden.
So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you promised that you put it on the next day, but he didn't.
on a shoot, it's one of them, and you just like you get it done, man. You
basically. Caught in the moment kind of thing, make it work. Yeah.
So I think the first time I seen was You Done Know, but then I went and checked your album out, and I was like surprised at the range of different songs on there. Like Sunshine and Rainbows was one that I loved, and it was like a completely different style of song.
Deep track,
deep track. And then you flip it to like say Purple Notes, which is more that northern style. And you work perfectly on that. So do you feel like you've got one style that's more your area, or do you like sort of being quite diverse with it?
I enjoy doing all kinds of different types in it, but I think at the minute is it house kind of?
Yeah, that kind of it's like party rap sort of music.
As you're kind of seeing and you're kind of waving away, trust me.
I think that's the wave.
You got a few tracks.
That's the sort of direction. For like the plan.
Purple Notes kind of.
Yeah, and I feel like obviously that song's done quite well, and like it was clearly like people responded to that. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that sort of, we spoke before about that like wave of music is sort of blowing up. It's almost like the North's version of like drill when that blew up.
Trust me, like kitchen sessions kind of music and that, because it is what it is really. Like a lot of people listen to it in the, like during your party with your mates and a few people around. Yeah,
stick it on like a playlist.
It's a vibe. It's a party. Yeah, trust me.
You always notice as well. Like I did one with that you recommended me for with that Cav. And I would check the views, and it was on like a certain amount. And then after the week, it was every weekend. It goes up by like 10, 15k or whatever. Because everyone's just listening
active
to it on the weekend. Yeah.
Trust me, that's
that kind of music.
Trust
100%. But that, like, obviously, you enjoy doing that style of music as well. But what would you say like you take from music? Like why do you do it, sort of thing? What do you get from it?
Why do I do it? I don't have a clue, to be honest. It's stress. There's no real answer for that, I don't know.
Well, I suppose
it's a big hobby to you, though, isn't it? It is a big hobby.
It's a way of saying things and stuff without actually just speaking on it. I'm shit at talking, really. It's the first time I've ever done a podcast, but I'll probably get things out better with writing lyrics down.
Good way of expressing.
Good way to express yourself.
Yeah, like a more comfortable way.
You can tell people's stories and stuff through your music rather than just sitting there.
Like Sunshine and Rainbows.
Examples.
Example. Trust me.
Example. Yeah, that I feel like anything creative is quite like that. Like like you can take feelings or thoughts about something else that you wouldn't necessarily express, and then you put it into something creative. And it's like I feel like it's probably why a lot of people like from urban backgrounds and shit. That's probably why music is very urban. Is like you got people in jail that are rapping about being in jail, things like that. Like
getting things off your chest, basically.
Yeah. So anyone that's got them sort of things going on in their lives, like hardships or trials and tribulations, it's a good way to sort of deal with that.
Definitely, 100%.
So would you say it's probably positive, been one of the bigger positives?
Yeah, definitely. Just like you said, it's just a good way to get things off your chest. And
you've always been good at writing lyrics though as well, haven't you? Because I remember like back a day, like you know what I mean, a few years ago, you always like had like notepads full. Even if you didn't use them, do you know what I mean? You still had them there, and you could recycle things, use this and use that. Trust me.
Parts of his brain, all in that book.
I was struggling to write 4 bars and stuff, just looking at it, thinking, how are you doing it? Do you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like to be fair.
Yeah, that's sick.
I've always rated that about you, man. To be fair, like.
It's all fun and games back in the day, and you come when you're 16, you just want to show it off to your friends. Like when I was younger, innit?
Trust me.
Excited to get out to the park to be able to stick a beat on.
Writing them in your BBM and that.
Memo pad.
That's it, memo pad. Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, so that obviously, I I know you pretty well, so I know obviously everything that's going on in your life and sort of your journey with music and then things outside of music. And I feel like there's been obviously quite a big change in like how you've been living yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because people that don't know you'll be like teetotal now, and like
From the time that we're recording now, it's about nearly 11 months of cut off the alcohol and stuff like
that's
that.
Sick.
That's a good thing as well.
Yeah, see, that's an achievement in itself.
Yeah, never ever touch it again. Never.
Yeah.
So I ain't trying to make you look bad, but you used to love it. Like weekends. He was a man for the motive.
Every weekend I was out.
Weekend offender,
Yeah.
Jump in the car door, let's go.
Kidnapped. Like, yo, let's have a break, man, please. You don't need to do this, man. It's the best thing. It's a good thing for you, to be fair, isn't it?
Definitely way better. Change everything about everything.
And the progression you made with like the music and stuff like that, like since like you've been teetotal and stuff, you had a feature with Gecko. Like, that was pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah.
That was a good. You say yourself.
I feel like whenever you're sort of going out all the time and everything else, you're splitting yourself so much of like how you can spend half the week hanging. You're not gonna be on any shit. You're not gonna be chasing stuff.
When you're drinking and that, you've got to have at least 2-3 days booked off.
Yeah.
No, but if you're doing that every weekend, eventually with a month or 2 months into that, you're fried. You need a good month off.
It's not even a couple of days at that point. Even after the couple of days when you come back round, you're still not actually yourself. You're still not as confident. You're not as like
Trust me.
Speak as well. Yeah. Not going gym as much. Everything.
Trust me, he's going around in circles, I think, then, but now you're actually going in a direction, like with it, like and I rate that. Trust me.
You can see, I can see the difference and the change just from even from the outside. Like, it's nice to see, but obviously, so you've got straight back into the gym. As you think that's been a big thing, sort of, to be able to, because I know when I stopped going out as much and stopped drinking as much, I threw myself. You need something to throw yourself into.
Keep you busy as well.
That's it.
Yeah, and something to like challenge you, and that you can just. Do you feel like that probably with the gym?
Yeah, I feel like just since I got back from where I've been and stuff, like from the place where I was at drinking and stuff like that, since I've like got back to myself, I've just been non-stop gym every day. It just keeps your mind off all the other stuff.
Yeah. Good for the mental health, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely good for your head.
Yeah.
But when you start, you just go up. Like, obviously, I've been going every day, so like I'll try not to miss a day, because then you lose your motivation. Next thing you know, you're like 2 days gone, 3 days gone.
And even like you get to a point where like you even one day you're being hard on yourself and you ain't got, you know what I mean, you feel like what am I doing? I ain't done nothing with myself today. Yeah. It's like it gets like, it's your new routine, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, it keeps you busy, definitely. Just keeps your brain active.
Yeah, man. So obviously for you to go teetotal would have, like, obviously there's been a catalyst for that, like something's happened along the way that's you like make you reevaluate things a little bit. So
yeah, I just think clubs and pubs and that's the devil's playground, man. It's no good.
Or leads to negative shit.
Leads to negative shit all the time. So like,
not much good comes from it, really, does it? Like what can you get from 3 o'clock in the morning in some random pub car park?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What good's coming from that?
I feel like removing yourself, like
sometimes.
That situation,
exactly.
You're not going to get yourself in any trouble in that.
Exactly.
So like, since then, I've kept myself away from everything.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's way better, bro. You can't get in trouble. You can't piss anyone off. You can't get pissed off. It's just way better.
I feel like it's probably easier if anything ever did happen as well. You got more control over your decision making, everything. Do you know what I mean? It's not you're not fully in control of your faculties when you're going out and sessioning. And
you're not getting caught up in that wrong place, wrong time kind of situations and stuff like that. Like, do you know what I mean? It's taking yourself out of the whole equation.
In a bad environment, you get kind of forced to act a certain type of way, innit?
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe to like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Hard to explain, but yeah.
Well, it's like it's a self-protection thing as well. Like, you know what I mean? If you're in that environment and there's things happening towards you, you have to act a certain way to defend yourself or to sort of not end up being a victim of something. Do you know what I mean?
No, of course, very true.
So do you think obviously you've got your case going on at the moment?
Yeah.
So we've done this on a weekend, so because you're on tag and that, so we could fit it in. But do you feel like that all happening has been part of you saying, actually, I want to go down a different route?
Yeah, being in certain situations and different environments and stuff can lead you to bad places and stuff like that. Long story short, but yeah, I'm on tag at the minute, so that's keeping me out of like certain places as well.
Bit of a routine as
yeah,
well.
So I'm back home every night, so I'm not really out in trouble. I can't go pubs and clubs if I wanted to anyway. So
yeah.
which I don't.
It's not a bad thing.
So it's a good thing, really.
It's not a bad thing, man.
Especially probably at the beginning, because the beginning of stopping something is always the bit where you're going to have more in your head thinking, oh, fuck it, should I go out tonight? First few weeks. But because you couldn't, that's been taken, that option was took out of your hands, but now you've got in a routine, even if you took the tag away, you're still going to be...
Yeah,
it's built in then, isn't it? It's built in, channeled,
The time I'd ever be in a club now, I think, because if I get booked for a show, apart from that, I've got no business being in clubs.
Well, you did, yeah, like you've done a couple of shows, haven't you? And
shows,
went, you've gone completely sober and performed at the show, which is like, that shows the growth, and like that's a testament. Like, I've got a mate who's done it, and he's just gone a year like sober, and him going, he went to a wedding, and them environments are the tests. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're gonna drink, you're gonna do it when you're in the environment where everyone else is pissed, because it's not.
And people asking you, hey, have a drink.
Yeah.
And I think when you take yourself out of that, that's when you see the true mess of it all, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know, like, because now you've been sober for 11 months, you see, like, how people going out every weekend and this and that.
You see how they act, and you see, like, you see just in general, like, what I find as well is, like, I look back on some of the things I did, and I'm like, what a telling thing for me was, like, because you've known me for, like, probably, like, like a year and a half, something like that, but it's like, you know me in my more professional stage of my life, and, like, when we went and, you had a show, and so I come over and we were chilling more sociably, and you were saying that you wouldn't have ever thought I'd have been like involved in all that, or like, do you know what I mean? You see me as quite together and like organised, and it's mad because that's
people have different stages in life.
Never judge a book by its cover, man.
And you go through them stages and you sort of come out the other end, because that was sort of the way I looked at things. It was like you just. Now I look at the way I used to act and I'm like fucking embarrassed, you know what I mean? When I see
it's maturing as well, isn't it? The main thing, like, trust me, as you get older, man.
You go out, like, went out recently and I'm looking at kids like 18 to 20 or whatever and how they're acting, I'm thinking,
you can't lie.
And then in the back of my head I'm thinking, actually I probably did.
It was a laugh though, like, I can't lie, it was a sort of laugh back in the day sometimes, but but too much of something can get a bit much, like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm
like,
glad I got some of them memories, but I'm also glad I decided when I did, because you see other people, and like some people that didn't choose to like stop at a certain point or go down a bit of a better path. I've got mates that...
We're at that stage now in life, innit? You can see the long effects of it.
Because people veer off. Like, I feel like your later 20s, you start to see people go fully off the other end. Like people who are on fucking crack and shit. Do you know what I mean? But then people that, but like 6-7 years ago, I was sat in a pub with them, and they were ain't that different from me. But
scary, innit? Like,
you go that way and they go that way. But
no return.
Yeah.
But you ain't got there yet. That's the main thing. You ain't there yet, like. So
he's got a good route.
Yeah, trust me.
He had his. I feel like everyone has that moment.
But he's close.
You go one way or the other.
No, I'm joking.
You have defining moments, though, innit? And like that's where you sort of choose who you want to be.
Trust me. And you found love for your boxing.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah. So tell me a bit about the boxing.
No, I just been doing a little bit, but I think I got a fight coming in February or March. If I got my trial in January, so if that goes okay, February or March I should be first amateur fight.
That's it.
That'll be good.
I haven't really been training. How long have I been training? Probably like 3 months boxing, really. 2-3 months boxing?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Something like that.
Sunday smoke soon, innit? What are you saying, like, send the message out.
Yeah, you can see, because like obviously you're like you're quite built anyway, but like you've slimmed right down with it as well. So it's like
lost a beer belly, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You see through the videos as well. You've gone slimmer and slimmer.
Transformation. Yeah, we sitting intoxicated. Marbella.
Yeah.
That one, like the transformation from there to
was
now.
Big then as well.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Midlife crisis.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought when I seen obviously the boxing, I was thinking about if you're going into the proper, like you're going to be properly fighting, you got to get your weight down to be in certain weight classes, because otherwise, like...
I think you could find them a match though. I think we've got something lined up somewhere. We've got something in the pipeline, I reckon. It could be interesting, and I got a feeling a few people will pay to see it. Yeah, I reckon similar weight, similar sort of build-ish kind of thing, like, and good little match-up, to be fair. Be interesting, very interesting, yeah. Trust me, yeah. Stay tuned on that one. Yeah, trust me.
100%.
Yeah, good night, man. We're gonna try and have a night about it, like make a good night to it, like
And they're sick. Them boxing events. Like I did one. I shot one for Burns' Grime, And it was just a vibe to just be, you know what I mean? When you're in the building and I was hanging off the ropes with like one hand and holding my thing like that.
The atmosphere, like
just getting whacked up in front of me. It was sick, to be fair. Like,
Trust me.
You get caught up in it. There was this geezer who was a bit chubby in that, and he was fighting this unit of a geezer that looked like he was like a Viking coming, everyone walking around the place before it started, just staring at everyone. Everyone looked a bit shook of him, and then he gassed out in like 30 seconds, and the chubby geezer started smacking him up.
I thought he was going to say that. That's the thing, you never know boxing.
I was scared for the geezer.
You
I
never
was
know.
genuinely watching thinking, this geezer's going to get flattened, and then he took a couple of big shots, the geezer gassed out, and then he just punched him up.
I hope that don't happen to you. Joe, you've put the work in, I know, put the work in, man. Extra reps now.
Well, that's what I mean as well. You can see that you have. It ain't like you've just gone, I've boxed on and off for years and I've got back in the gym, so I'm going to go straight into a fight. You can see you've actually got yourself into proper shape. So it's like,
got a long way to
be
go,
ready.
Definitely, but we'll get there slowly. We'll get there.
Yeah. And do you think, obviously, where the gym's played a big part, do you think that's, I've seen that you've got your supplement company that you started?
Yeah, just trying to do a few more positive things. So like, I've got I bought like a lot of supplements in bulk, so.
Sick.
Goes hand in hand, you know, a lot of people that go gym, like training and stuff like that, so it makes sense.
You've got to do the things you're into as well, so like you're into the gym, that's like, obviously, you're not going to be massively passionate about just selling supplements, but it's part of something that's a passion, so it's like a link in, it's like,
trust me.
Stuff to do with like cameras or filming, it leads to loads of different other things that you can link it into. Yeah, exactly, and I think when you start looking at that and you start finding other little businesses to do.
Yeah. It's a stepping stone, Start as a stepping stone,
And then it becomes a brand, and then even like,
that's the one.
You never know where them things go. You could end up with a gym, or you could end, do you know what I mean, further down the line, there's loads of different...
I could write it.
100%. We got, where's my phone? Got a couple of people sent in some questions, so... Yeah.
Don't get nervous, he's thinking, what are these questions?
Who's sent these in? Yeah, I'll go back to the beginning. There's quite a few, to be fair. There's actually quite a few. Where do your music influences come from? So, like, who would you look at as someone that sort of inspired you?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good
question. Shout out to the question. Yeah.
As for early days, I used to listen to loads of grime in it, literally loads of grime. So, like, I think like Skepta.
Yeah, all the way back.
Gets.
Yeah, Guess was the one.
Yeah, but recently Nines is good, like things like Pot of Paper and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I would mostly look up for like UK rap artists and stuff the UK artists really, innit?
Yeah, you used to like lyricists and stuff like that as well. I remember back in the day, like Low Key and the Carlas and stuff like that. Yeah. Quite creative and stuff like that.
Yeah, the UK scene's mad because it's like, if you're our generation, you've watched the whole thing.
Yeah. Literally.
You know what I mean? Like, you go all the way back to like, say, when we was like...
Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah. Like early 2000s was when I was first listening to English music, and you watch... Like, it felt like it would never get anywhere. I felt like it was always going to be underground.
Channel U, Channel AKA, like them days, like, It's in the growth, man.
And it's nice as well, because like some of them people that were big back then when there was no money in it,
Yeah.
Now that it's blown up, they've kind of been given a bit of love. Do you know, like even when Gets did his album, like he had some really good features, so it got him some good views, probably put some money in his pocket. Like
pioneers, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. It's like giving respect back to the
Gets DEE, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big
Which
artist
is mad as well, like for me, doing the filming, like there's been a couple of people I've ended up linked up with that I've like listened to since I was like fucking a kid. Do you know what I mean? Even Socks, because he was around when he was so young. I used to listen to him in the park. Literally,
Socks, man, big pioneer, really. Yeah. So how are you doing?
That was the first one I seen was it was before even the Lord of the Mics. You know, it was literally just him. Like with
Grime Blog and all that.
Yeah, all the way back to the Grime Blog ones. Yeah.
He used to generate some views, though, did he? Like he generated some. He was big.
First Brummy one to go big.
Big.
Definitely.
Is a fun fact. I seen and he told me about it on his Instagram. I think he was like the first artist from Birmingham to get over 100,000 views on YouTube back in like 2006 when the platform first started. Crazy that is, though, isn't it?
I think that was when I was like, I remember walking to school. My boy had like one of them little plug-in speakers, and he was just playing it on the way walking to school.
Crazy, but a lot of lads was really. We was, and then like brushing shoulders with him. Like it is crazy. Like it's crazy in ways. Like to us, it's a big thing. Like
it's progression. And like, that's when the first shoot I did with Socks there. It felt like that. Like I went home and I thought, fuck me, I used to listen to that geezer. Like,
it's crazy. Like
I think the first one I listened to of his was do you remember the Chucky disc? Him and Chucky had beef for ages. That
See,
was
now you're
sick.
taking it way back.
Yeah.
Like, he's going way back, like, yeah.
We'll get another one, so some of these can't be read out.
I'll have a look after.
Yeah.
You got to be careful what you say and stuff. Like language barriers, like, is there like no swearing?
How did the link up between you and Gecko come about?
Do you know what? I was listening to him in the car with my friend. Just one of the songs came on. I can't remember what song it was. It was like an old one, like one of his big ones. And I think it was NSG or something.
Yeah, that was a hard one. Yeah.
And then as it was playing, I thought, oh, that's sick. So do you know what? I'm just gonna shout him, see if he'll be up for the feature. And I shout him. He said send me something through the email. So a couple of days later, I went to studio, dropped something down on a similar kind of track that he would do, and sent it over to him, and he liked it. He said, yeah, sweet. And from there, the ball was rolling quite quickly. I think about 2 weeks later, we shot the video.
Yeah, it was rapid, wasn't it? It was good.
Rapid movements. Yeah.
That was. I feel like that was like from your end as well. Like the way you dealt with all that was professional as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely.
That was the first time I saw a big change in, because I think we'd done Black Saint, but then that one was like you could see that you was in this mode of like work and do you know what I mean, a little bit of a different perspective on things and how you were approaching it, definitely. And let's have a little look. What have you got any more features lined up?
Yeah, I've got a couple of features lined up. Without saying too much, I've got a few features lined up. I've got some tracks there from a few people from Bradford up north.
Yeah.
And I've got one American feature.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
Too much.
That's a crazy one. Yeah.
You know about it. But yeah, we'll just wait for them ones to come through.
When do you think? When you reckon? What time? How long?
The tracks are done already.
Yeah.
Probably next month or something.
Next month, so you're saying this year, this side of Christmas.
Yeah, I feel like you got to get something else.
It's ready to roll.
Yeah.
I want to get these ones out of the way and then I'm moving on for like other features and stuff. And then give us a few solo tracks as well.
Yeah, 100%. And that'll be like we spoke about before. It'd be sort of transitioning towards that that like more housey kind of sound.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's sick. I got one that's any funny stories about or around recording in studio. So any studio stories?
Studio stories.
I remember we hid your sweets. I didn't even make it. You were mad. I swear to God. Well, no, I should have made it into a TikTok, really, yeah. But I remember he was recording. Yes, we stood at the mic recording. I put his sweets, yeah, like I think like some top of some cupboard kind of thing. Yeah. And then like literally stopped recording, turned around, trying to look for sweets. Like, see my sweets, asking everyone. I was like, no. Obviously, I'm recording at this point, but you can't tell. And I could record him at the top of the cupboard, like kind of thing. Like, then I was recording him, you couldn't find him. And then like after, I moved the sweets. He went back to recording. I moved the sweets again. Yeah. And then like I hid them away, and I showed him the video of him looking for the sweets, and the sweets up there. So he's there watching this video, and he's looking. He's like, but they're gone. Oh, it's funny, man. It's just wait all panned out. Yeah, had to be there, kind of thing, man. He's going mad.
Don't mess with the sweets.
Nah, don't. Trust me, don't.
I think that's, to be fair, there's not really funny stories about the studio, really. I think that's about it.
What about Marbella?
Marbella?
Yeah.
Funny stories of Marbella.
Just go into details about too many things, right? Just leave that.
We'll skip past that. One thing we don't want to do is be getting anyone in trouble. So that to Bill's, there's like things you can just dodge. Do you know what I mean? Let me find another one. There's some random ones on here. Do you see yourself going further into like combat sports and boxing, although you've kind of already answered that? So do you feel like it's something that you want to take reasonably far?
Something I want to take reasonably, I want to take it serious, definitely. Yeah. Well, putting the work in, so yeah.
We say misfits.
Got a long way to go. Got a long way to go, definitely. I'm not as fit as I need to be, but I'm going to get there, so I'm putting all my energy into it, so something good's got to come of it, and I'll take it as far as I can. Yeah, that's sick, I like that. But I've got one that says, what would you like to be known or remembered for? That's a pretty good one. Known or remembered for?
Yeah. Everything.
All the good things, man, I hope. All the good things. But, goes without saying, my music, obviously. Yeah, music probably. Yeah, see what happens with this boxing or with whatever.
It's been a journey, innit? It's been a journey, to be fair.
Yeah. It's one of them. It'll get you thinking.
Yeah,
you'll be at home later. You'll be like, what do I want to be remembered for?
Yeah, I should have said that.
Yeah, you'll text me like, actually, I want to be remembered for this. Cut.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna say music basically.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And supplements.
Gym supplements. Proper passionate about them.
Yeah.
Do you reckon, like, I feel like music's probably, like, obviously the other things are good to be doing at the same time, like boxing keeps you sort of centred and you training and stuff, and the supplements is other business avenues, but the music's kind of like, that's where your passion is, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
The foundations to it,
Yeah, definitely. It's what people see in it from Instagram. What they see on the Instagram is what just me mostly training and music. So
yeah.
Them two, like, I think, do they go hand in hand? I don't know. But
I feel like, personally, anything creative, you're better as a creative when you're like, you know, when you're training and afterwards you feel good. Like, for example, if I went for a run this morning and
clears your head and
yeah. 100%. Even like coming here, like if I hadn't done that, I'd probably be I'd be more anxious. Do you know, anything, and then my brain ain't ticking as well. And then as soon as you start being anxious, your creativity goes through the floor and shit like that. So I feel like keeping yourself in a good place and keeping yourself healthy kind of helps with the.
So it takes away the brain fog, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It takes away all that brain fog, clears your head.
A lot clearer.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's have a little look through some more. A couple sort of similar ones about the boxing. Oh yeah, so this is actually a really good one. Do you feel like it's helped or sort of stunted you being from the travelling background for musically? Do you feel like it's like, what are the pros and cons of do you feel like people have received you?
I think, to be fair, it's become a niche, hasn't it? So I think to be fair, it's because it's such a niche. I think, is that the right word?
Yeah.
People like are more interested and probably wanna engage. So things like recording on traveller sites and stuff like that. I think people get more excited.
It's an identity as well, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not just one of the thousands of rappers in the UK.
It separates you from the rest of the, obviously, because you're a little bit different because of the travelling background and stuff like that. But yeah, things like people get excited to see something different.
Yeah, 100%.
Same with like Tyson Fury, because he's travel. When he first came in, he was a traveller. People wanted to watch him because they don't know much about travellers and stuff like that.
Do you think it's probably got its negatives and its positives, isn't it?
Definitely, probably has got its negatives. Yeah, 100%. Things are like my case and stuff when I wanted to post up, for a bit. Just see loads of people commenting, fucking, it's probably out tarmac and it's tarmac and shit like that. It's just sausage, isn't it?
See them prejudices coming in straight away.
Straight away, 100%.
Even on some of the music videos, you see that attitude a little bit.
Even like comments and that, you just think like it's soft cunt.
No, 100%. But them people like, and you do when you're putting stuff out there, you come across that the generation we're in, you come across some haters. It's as simple as that.
A lot of them just ignorance as well, isn't it?
I'm just shit lives, bro. I've got time to be fucking abusing somebody on YouTube. Like, if I have, I'm a sad bastard.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? There's no...
To make a fake account and comment.
Next level sad.
Funny, man.
And that there is obviously a lot of that, and that's probably a generational thing that we've got, that people who can just hide behind their computers and just say negative shit.
The comment sections nowadays are brutal, isn't it? On most things, on majority of things, like,
First one with Banda and that, I looked at all the comments, I've obviously got a lot of negative comments in there. You think, like, what does it say?
Yeah, a few good ones. Yeah, a few
good ones, and some bad ones and that. I just think, fuck it. The first one, it pissed me off, and obviously after a while, because I've done a song, you just learn to think,
you just ignore it. Yeah.
Ignoring sausages.
But when I've
got a lot, because I've got a lot of good things come from it, so, and a lot of, do you know what I mean? Like,
you can focus on that.
Positive feedback, so.
That's what I feel like. If I ever put something out there and there's a bit of hate on it, if there's good ones, even if it's just a couple, you can focus on them and take a lot away from that. But people are always going to be idiots. I definitely feel like there is like people just, there's certain groups that it's acceptable to be like prejudice or degrading towards. Do you know what I mean? There's certain people it's not allowed anymore. You wouldn't get away with racist comments or something. but it ain't that different. Do you know what I mean? They're all it's still in the same sort of wheelhouse.
I think racism is racism, prejudice is prejudice, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's still in that box. Just because it ain't a specific one that you said you're not allowed to, but you can to travellers. Do you know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah, definitely. I just think these fucking idiots, they won't say none of that to my face. So
No. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. So what can we expect next from Gypsy General then? We're going to be seeing a couple release this year then.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to keep you busy 100%.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Times, man.
Our shoots are always good.
Yeah, definitely.
Purple Notes is a good one.
Purple Notes is fun, to be fair.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I've got a few music videos, like I said, I'm going to bring you up north for me a few times.
I think we need a mansion party, man.
We're in a mansion party.
Need something like that, a mansion party or something. Yeah.
That's the idea of getting a mansion.
I was about to say, you just want a party in a mansion.
Yeah,
do that anytime.
Trust me, there's an excuse to do it, then why not, man?
Yeah, and we'll obviously we spoke about doing that film as well. I feel like that's
A short film.
100% we all need to.
That could be on something, yeah. Be a good start.
Get you acting.
Yeah.
Another avenue.
Another avenue to go down, yeah.
You've done a bit of acting though. You have done a bit of acting as well, haven't you?
Where?
A bit of extra in a TD's video shoot with Jay Fredo, Juicy.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you do your own music videos, to be honest, like people feel like it's a big difference. Like if you can, you know how hard it is to, like you've had to do it. Do you know what I mean? To be in a music video, you basically you're acting through different scenes. You have to.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially like the one with Gecko and stuff. So you've already got that experience. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it would probably be a natural, like sort of progression.
It would. Hopefully, comes like second nature to you, like, innit?
Yeah. Well, I look forward to seeing what you do next, and I'm sure we'll be linking up again soon for a video. Yeah, my brother. Thank you, man.
Always, my bro.
It's been a pleasure, man. Take it easy, man.
Safe. Right. Thanks, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.